Blackwater founder Erik Prince accused of helping evade UN Libya sanctions.
Here's a summary of the article.
4-minute read. New York. Erik Prince, the private security executive and supporter of former U.S. President Donald Trump, at the very least, helped evade an arms embargo on Libya, according to excerpts from a United Nations report seen by Reuters. Independent UN sanctions monitors accused Prince of proposing a private military operation, known as Project Opus, to Libya's eastern-based commander Khalifa Haftar in April 2019 and helping procure 3 aircraft for it. A spokesperson for Prince denied the accusations in the annual UN report, which was submitted on Thursday to the Security Council Libya Sanctions Committee and is due to be made public next month. Erik Prince had absolutely nothing to do with any operation in Libya in 2019, or at any other time, the spokesperson said in a statement to Reuters. The UN monitors wrote in the report that they had identified that Erik Prince made a proposal for the operation to Khalifa Haftar in Cairo, Egypt on, or about, 14 April 2019. Haftar was in Cairo at the time to meet Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. The report described Prince's proposal as a well-funded private military company operation, designed to provide Haftar with armed assault helicopters, intelligence surveillance aircraft, maritime interdiction, drones and cyber, intelligence and targeting capabilities. Project Opus private military operatives were deployed to Libya for a second time in April and May 2020 in order to locate and destroy high-value targets, said the UN monitors, but the operation again had to be aborted due to security concerns. Prince, the brother of Trump's education secretary, Betsy DeVos, founded the private security firm Blackwater and was a pioneer in private military contracting after U.S.-led forces invaded Iraq in 2003. Blackwater sparked international outrage in 2007 when its employees shot and killed more than a dozen Iraqi civilians in Baghdad. One of the employees was convicted of murder in December 2018 and 3 others were convicted of manslaughter.
This post received a score of 6,800, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I am shocked to hear somebody who runs a killer-for-hire business and is employed by the US and others to commit war crimes would actually break the law.
What is the world coming to? Next we will see corporations start putting the owners' profits before the employees, environment, human life and society.
Erik Prince puts together a grand plan for his private military to intervene in a country. Now Erik can't really do all this, but Khalifa Haftar decides to toss him a little bit of cash to put together a couple of modified close air support combat craft. For context, Haftar has over a dozen MiG-29 and Su-24 top-line Russian combat aircraft. While close air support combat aircraft sounds scary, he's really just asking Erik to put some machine guns on Cessnas and make sure they fly good. Haftar does what most autocratic octogenarians do in this circumstance and immediately tries to detain those elite military assassins that Erik moved into Libya in order to get his money back or place a couple of Erik's buddies 6 feet under an oil derrick.
So less Lord of War and a lot more war dogs.
I really like to think of Erik Prince as a minor league baseball team. I'm sure they have plenty of macho badass guys who can march around on the field and get paid, but when it comes to a real game against an actual professional team, they will get crushed. Sure, if minor league baseball teams went around murdering people.
The dirt this guy has on people in high places has got to be mind-numbing.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with dirt. Nicolas Cage explained it spot on why people like him are absolutely untouchable. 5 minutes and you will understand how a war criminal can avoid courts. Edit. Saying it's dirt is giving credit to corrupt officials, it implies he would have been jailed otherwise, he wouldn't.
Lord of War is such a good movie. It's so underrated.
It's a great movie because it speaks the truth. Practically everything in that movie happens in real life. That's why it's so compelling. And a must-watch if you want a visualization of realpolitik.
I have read several articles and YouTube videos that basically says after Nicolas Cage's Lord of War movie aired he lost almost all of his future as an actor. Marvel and other big companies were forced to not include him on their movies.
Basically, and initially Hollywood refused to fund the movie, it had to be practically crowdfunded and they had to cut a lot of corners. It really sucks that artistic expression like this is shunned because it makes the US government look bad.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.